The quality of some Nigerian movie productions have come under intense scrutiny on the heels of the alleged global streaming platform Netflix leaving Nigeria, an allegation that has been debunked by Netflix and renowned filmmaker Mr. Kunle Afolayan. Now, the poor production from some Nigerian movie makers have come under discussion. Now, this trend, many believe, is the reason Netflix is making some of the changes they are making. Now, there have been reports that some filmmakers are given funds and then they end up making substandard movie productions and then misuse the money, which I mean eventually tells when you see the kind of productions that are on Netflix and you're wondering, why is this movie? What is this movie doing on Netflix? So yeah, that are some of the movies that ends up on Netflix, and people are saying that those are substandard production. And you see, this claim was further substantiated by comedian, Mr. Bright Okwocha, popularly known as Basket Mouth. Listen to what he said during an interview.
There was a lot of money in the movie industry. There was a lot of money. When the streaming platforms came in, they gave money to these producers. And I'll tell you, point blank, these producers will take the money, $1.5 million or whatever they give them. They use about 10% of that money to make the movie. They are listening. They cannot deny it. I cannot call names, but you know yourself.
They use not generalizing hastily.
Not general. I know. I'm not saying all of them. Most of them.
Most of them.
Most of them.
You will say like 70% of them.
Yeah, maybe more.
Really?
Yeah. That's really? Most of them. Yeah. Even to the point where the streaming platform stepped in and said, "You know what? We're going to be paying the actors directly." These guys will still go behind them and tell the actors to pay half of that money back to them. You can verify this information anywhere. So you see, you've heard. So when you do that and you expect your movie to be 100%, you can't. It's impossible. Once you're given $1.5 million to make a movie, at least use everything. That's when you get quality. But these guys, they will buy houses, buy cars, and it will show.
Well, Basket Mouth is on a media tour. He has a movie already in cinemas, A Ghetto Love Story. So he made that statement. Now, many came for him saying that, he's being a basket mouth, while others are saying that, as a matter of fact, what he's saying is true. That when you go on Netflix, some of the movies that are there are not supposed to be there because they are substandard. So, yeah, he's further emphasizing that poor productions are being churned out when, in fact, huge budgets have been given to them, and then people end up, getting out some kind of, substandard productions for some of these streaming platforms. Again, filmmaker Mr. Kunle Afolayan recently, appealed to some of his colleagues, to up their game in the production, because I mean, how far Nigeria have come in the entertainment industry and movie productions. We can't be seen making some kind of movies, especially when they are going to be on some global streaming platforms. So he made the appeal and also encouraged them to explore other movie productions and distribution networks for their movies. Take a look.
To encourage our people to, we also need to up our game, and again, look, Netflix is not the only distribution platform. Recall, we didn't do Recall for Netflix. We shot it independent. Recall is going to cinema in February. And after February, if Netflix wants it, we'll give to them. If any other platform, any platform at all, Prime, anyone, if they want it, we'll give it to them. It goes to the highest bidder. But then make sure you have good content. If you make good content, you're the king. They'll want to work with you.
My take on this. Now, as audience, we hold a very significant role in the growth and success of Nigerian film and movie industry. Now, our support and appreciation for high quality productions, I think, will serve as a catalyst. Now, this will further, inspire filmmakers to, for the need for them to do some kind of quality productions, a production that they will be proud of, and that will further contribute to the industry's, positive revolution. That is what I think, and we all have a role to play in ensuring that this happens. This is my 2 cents.